Hey, I hope my camera doesn't die because I won't know if it does. No, if you find her and if you see smoke coming in the lens, it's just incense. I'm not burning my house down, just to clear that up. But I want to tell a story today about how I bailed my best friend out of jail. And this was only about like a month or two ago. So I'm going to call my best friend Jen and I'm going to call the other girl Maria. Well, I work with both of them, but me and Jen have been friends for a very long time, and we met Maria at our job, and Jen liked her and everything. When I first met her, I was like, I don't really fucking like this girl. Like, you know, when you can just tell someone's vibes are just weird. Like, I didn't like her, but I grew to like her from hanging out with her, from being around like Jen and her, and etc. So then both of them planned a trip to Miami, and I was like, girl, like, I can see where this is going. I know it's not going to end well. Like, you and her both going to Miami together alone. Like, I know how she is. Like, I can be with this girl, like, for short periods of time, not, like, a fucking week at a time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do it. So they booked this, like, little, they used Airbnb, which is, like, I'm sure you know what it is, but people, like, rent out their houses or trailers or whatever. So they rented out this little small-ass trailer in some part of Miami. I forget. But it wasn't South Beach where we wanted to stay, where all the beaches are and, like, the clubs and all the fun shit. So they're in this small-ass hotel, and they had one key for both of them. And then I came, so it's 3 people, and there's 1 key. And, sorry, I keep almost saying the real names. Maria was just being weird the whole fucking time, just like, no, I need the key, I need the key, I need the key. Like, she just wanted to hang out with this guy the whole time, and we're like, yo, we're on vacation, like, we're here to have fun, and she just wanted to get massages and get her hair did, and I was like, girl, like, I can get that done at fucking home if that is what I really came for. Like, no, I came to Miami to have fun, like, not to get my hair did, like, I can do that anywhere. So yeah, she just wants to hang out with this guy, and we knew like a promoter down there, so we were getting invited to like the Fontainebleau, which is like a fucking nice ass hotel. So we go there, and there's like all these pools and like cabanas. We had our own cabana because we knew the promoter, and like it was free food and all this shit. And what's her name, Maria, didn't want to go on the beach. It was literally connected to this hotel. Me and Jen go to the beach and come back, and fucking Maria is not there anymore. And we're like, where are you? Like, you said you would be right here. And she just seemed so fucked up. I don't know if she got too drunk because there was like free alcohol there too. But she's like, I'm trying to catch an Uber, and she had the key. Like, this bitch was always trying to ditch us. Like, and then we couldn't get inside the little trailer. So she's like, I'm going to get a massage. Where the fuck she was going that day? Some stupid, I don't even know. So we like run out fucking front, and we catch this bitch before she leaves. Like, she was literally trying to leave us there. So she's trying to leave us there. So we get in the Uber, and we all go back to the trailer. And this night we were supposed to go to a Chris Brown party. Like, it was called like, for the release of these whiz pack things. I don't know if you can Google them yet. I don't know if they're selling them yet. I don't know. But it was like the release of this whiz pack thing. And this party was held at like a beautiful ass mansion. Like, this was just, it was so fucking nice. Like, and Chris Brown was gonna be there. And Maria, I'm so bad at this. So Maria's like, oh yeah, I want to go. She's been wanting to go on a yacht and jet ski and this and that and that and that. And really, she like didn't want to do anything. Anytime we wanted to go out and do something, she's like, no, this bitch would not even step foot on the sand. Like, Miami is just so beautiful. Like, the water is blue. Like, here in Philly, like, all we can go to is like the Jersey beaches, which is like, they're not that nice, you know, like, but this is Miami, like clear blue fucking water. So whatever, we go to this Chris Brown party without her. I don't even know what she did that night. I don't even know, I forget. But we're out all night at this place, and then we go out to Denny's, and my friend Jen was just getting so fucking mad at her because she did, like, Maria did a lot to her in the past, and she literally, Maria just kept trying to lock us out of the house every fucking day, any second she could. I'm like, bitch, like, what are you doing? Like, all of our shit is in here. We have 1 key. Like, we need to get in there. So we're texting her then. I like, where are you? Are you at the guy's house who you've been going to? And she's like, yeah, I'm there. Like, and we're like, well, we need to get inside. And she's like, sleep on the hot tub. This bitch said, sleep on the fucking hot tub. So Jen is like, yo, I swear to God, I just can't take her shit anymore. Like, I'm gonna fucking beat her ass. And I was like, I didn't think she was serious, but so I was like, let's not go to the guy's house. Let's just go back to the trailer and maybe she'll be there. So we go there and this bitch is just sleeping on the bed, and we go inside and she's like, where the fuck are you guys gonna sleep? And I'm like, maybe on the fucking bed with you. Like, there's one bed in here. Where do you want us to sleep? On the fucking floor? Like, this trailer was literally like the size of my foot. Like, there was no way. Barely 2 people could fit in there. Like, 3 of us. It was a disaster. Like, I don't know how we fucking made it work, but we didn't really make it work. But my friend Jen, she was like, I had enough of this bitch at this point. And she had this Michael Kors bag with her. And she kept the price tag, like, you know, on the back of it, there's like a small little pocket. She always kept the price tag in there ever since she bought it. And the price tag was like lifted out. So you could see the price tag sticking out of the bag. And Jen is like, yo, did you like fucking go through my purse? Like, why is this sticking out? And she's like, no, I didn't, trying to deny it. And then she's like, well, yeah, I did. I was looking for a hairbrush. And she's like, okay, so if you were looking for a hairbrush, why would you go in the small ass pocket in the back of my purse trying to find a hairbrush? Like, what hairbrush is literally like this big? Like, no, this bitch was lying, obviously. She's like, oh, I was looking for this, I was looking for that, I was looking for that. And then she's like, I was looking for cocaine. Like, what the fuck? Like, I was looking for cocaine in your purse, my bad. Like, and then what did she said some ridiculous shit. Like, I wasn't gonna do it. Like, okay, well, then why are we looking for it? And we, at this point, we're like, yo, like, why the fuck have you been trying to lock us out of our own house this whole entire week? Like, we're paying money to stay here too. Like, what is the issue? And she's like, honestly, like, I don't trust you guys here with my shit, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, really? You don't trust us here with your shit? Even though we came back and you are the one who went through our shit? Like, I think she went through my shit too, because, she had the same shirt as me in gray, and I had a black one, and it went missing, so she probably fucking stole it. I don't know. I bought a new one anyway, so fuck you, bitch. My friend, Jen, she is just not having it anymore at this point. Like, like, Maria was on the bed over here, and here we were on this side of the trailer, and it's really small. Jen runs over, I shouldn't be laughing, but she runs over and just starts attacking this bitch like I was not even expecting it. Like, yeah, she said she was gonna, like, fucking get her, but, you know, like, people get mad and they say shit. And I'm just kind of standing there, like, for, like, a minute, because I'm like, is this really happening? So I go over and I break it up, and I'm like, yo, like, get the fuck off of her, get off of her. I don't even know what happened. It just all happened so fast, like, and this is an Airbnb place. They're renting out, and, like, the TV that was, like, right there on the stand, it's now outside on the fucking floor, on the ground, on the hard-ass ground. And Jen is just trying to go at Maria, and I'm like, Maria, run, like, leave, you need to get out of here right now. And her nose is just bleeding hardcore, and she's like, oh my god, like, I can't believe you just hit me, I never had a friend hit me, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, like, we go to pack up our shit. We're like, we're gonna go to South Beach. We'll find a place to stay in South Beach. Like, whatever. Like, fuck you. You can stay here. Like, if you really want the key that bad, you want to own this place, you can own this place. So we're packing up all of our shit. We called an Uber, and I heard sirens, and I was like, did you hear that? And Jen's like, well, I was like, I think I heard cop sirens, but it was probably nothing. So we're about to walk out, and fucking the cops walk back, and I'm like, did this bitch really just call the cops? Like, so, I really wasn't involved in the situation. I was worried about them trying to make me a witness, like, saying, like, yeah, ask Amber, like, she saw her beat my ass. I was gonna, if they even tried that, I was gonna be like, no, I didn't see shit. I wasn't even in the room. I don't fucking know what you're talking about. I was not there. Like, I was not trying to be a part of that. They're asking us what happened, and Maria is so fucking dumb. Like, she literally told the cops, I was looking through her purse for cocaine. Like, this is the cops. Like, yeah, I was looking through my friend's purse for cocaine. Like this is normal. Like, you're looking through your friend's purse for cocaine. Okay. This girl cop that came, there was like 3 cops that came, and this girl was such a fucking cunt. Like, we were talking about, me and Jen were telling her the story about what happened, and we're talking about the TV falling on the ground, and I start laughing, and this girl cop is a fucking bitch. She's like, is this funny? And I'm like, no. And me being me, I just can't, like, be serious in situations. So I start laughing again, and I was like, oh my god, she's gonna fucking arrest me too. They didn't. They arrested Jen, and I'm like, great. Like, are you kidding me? Like, the cops came, the paramedics came for Maria's bloody ass nose. It probably wasn't even that serious. Probably just hit her in the nose once, and that was it. And fire trucks came, because you know when you, like, beat someone up and the fire trucks have to come, like, I didn't understand that at all, but yeah, fire trucks were there. And after she gets arrested, I'm like, yo, I need to get the fuck out of here. Like, I just can't with this anymore. So I get an Uber, and down in Miami, they have an Uber pool, which is, like, super sweet if you ever fucking heard of it. It's like mad cheap to go anywhere. It literally costs you, like, $3. But anyway, I get a hotel down in South Beach. My Uber driver's trying to come. He's like, I cannot come. There's fire trucks in the way. And I'm like, sorry. Like, I don't even know why fire trucks are here. Like, so I had to walk, like, all the way through these bushes and all the fucking way around this house to get through to this man's car and him take me there. And when I get to this hotel, I can't even check in yet. Like, I have to wait, like, fucking 3 hours. So it was super close to the beach, so I just went out and laid on the sand and almost died because it was hot as shit. And finally they called me and said I could come back. So I was like, okay. So I'm texting my friend's boyfriend in the meantime, telling him, like, hey, like, your girlfriend is in jail right now. Like, sorry. And he's like, what the fuck? Like, he's just so mad. But I was like, yo, this bitch kind of had it coming for a while. Like, I mean, I didn't think she would really do it, but I feel like everybody kind of saw it coming. She eventually calls me from the jail number, and this bitch is in a county jail in the orange suit and fucking everything, and she's just so upset, like, and I felt so bad. So, I needed, like, how much was it? I think I needed, like, $1,500 or $1,200 or $1,300. I forget. It was over $1,000, though, that we needed to bail her out of jail. And I had all of her suitcases with me, obviously, because we were leaving to go stay in another hotel in South Beach. So I'm, like, looking through her money. I'm like, yeah, you have, like, $600 here. And I had, like, 40 or 50 bucks in my pocket. And the bank I have, they don't have down there. So I was like, shit. So I had to take, like, a 30-minute Uber ride to this one. It was like Cumberland Farms or some shit. I don't know. I never even heard of this. They had the bank I have in there, Citizens Bank, like just an ATM though. And it would only let me withdraw $400. And I was like, oh my god. So then, like, this man had to drive me to another place, and they wouldn't let me take the money out. And, like, I had to just call these people on the phone and be like, yo, like, I really need my money. Please let me take it out, blah, blah, blah. Like, at this point, I was fucking broke. Like, I was this close to not being able to bail her out of jail, but luckily I had that money in my pocket. Like, this fucking close. Like, she was about to stay in there. I didn't know what to do. I tried to go to the jail, and the Uber driver drops me off, and I get there, and I'm like, hey, like, where do I go to, like, bail my friend out of jail? They're like, this isn't even the jail you go to. Like, you're at the wrong fucking place. And I'm like, really? Okay. So then, I don't remember if I was looking, I think I was looking up on my phone, like, all the jails around. So then I went to another one, wrong fucking jail. So then I go up to a cop, and I'm like, where do I go to, like, bail my friend out of jail? And this is, like, the fucking second time I came to the wrong jail. I don't have time for this. She's calling me, crying, so upset. Like, get me out of here, bitch. And I'm like, yo, girl, I am trying my best right now. Like, so he finally tells me where to go, and I get there. And I just thought I could give them my money, and, like, that would be it. No. I get there, and I'm at this fucking place for, like, 10 hours. Like, Jen, you better love me, because, you know, like, I waited on a fucking bench outside in the hot ass heat for 10 hours. Like, I would have waited inside the jail, like, in the seating area, but when you walk in, you had to lock up all your shit in this locker, like your phone, your purse, your literally everything. And I was not about to sit there for, like, 10 hours and just sit in this cold ass place with nothing to do. So I sat outside in the hot ass sun, and, like, there was nothing even to do around. Like, there was gas stations and shit. So, like, I walked over there, got some food, and I kept going, and I'm like, yo, like, what is good? Like, I have the money right here. Like, can I? And they're like, we're not done processing her. Yada, 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 whatever. So, literally, like, a couple hours later, I'm like, should I just, like, take an Uber home? I don't know what to do. They wouldn't even let me pay the bail money until hours later. Like, I wish I could have just paid the money and then went home, you know? Because then I could have ordered her an Uber from there to where we were staying. I had both of our phones. So I could have just did it on her phone, you know, and it would have came out of her account, whatever. I paid the bail, and I'm like, finally, I'm fucking leaving this place. So I go back to where I'm staying, and she calls me, like, an hour or two later, and she's like, they're finally letting me leave, like, yay. Yeah, it was like an all-day event. Finally gets there, and she's telling me all this crazy shit that happened, like, about all these other girls, why they're in the jail, and she's just like, I just hit a bitch, and, like, everyone's like, yo, what a snitch, like, for real, like, they were, like, Jen and Maria, they were such good friends. I feel like it was just so over-exaggerated, like, and now to go, like, since she wanted to press charges, like, they have to keep going out to Miami just for, like, it to be continued and all this bullshit. Yeah, my friend's lawyer is going for her, though, so she doesn't have to go, thankfully, but, you know, she had to pay a couple $1,000 to get this lawyer to go for her, but, you know, she paid me back and everything. It was just, like, she was so happy, like, thank God you were here, like, to bail me out of jail. Like, I was like, girl, you think I'm gonna let my best friend stay in fucking jail? I'm gonna sit at this fucking jail for 10 hours. I don't care. Like, it was really drawing, but, like, what are you gonna do? You gonna let your best friend sit in jail? So, yeah, that was the time I bailed my best friend out of jail. So, I don't know why Maria is so mad at me. Like, she blocked me on all social media and all that shit. I'm like, whatever, bitch. But, like, really, I feel like if it wasn't for me, like, bitch, you could have just got killed. Like, I broke up your fight. Like, why are you mad at me? And I know you fucking stole my shirt. So, stop fucking lying. Like, I want my fucking black shirt back. Much like the gist of the story. Like, my best friend beat our other friend up, and she decided to press charges, and I had to bail her out of jail. So, yeah, it was an eventful day, and I was supposed to leave the next day, and I was like, I really just spent my whole day out of jail, so I'm really upset. Like, I really didn't want to leave the next day, but I really didn't want to spend money on another plane ticket, and my girl Jen, she bought me a plane ticket for the same day she was leaving. And luckily, there was still a seat next to her, so we got to fly home together, which is really good for me because I get really anxiety. Like, I have anxiety, like, 99.999% of my entire life, but especially on planes. Like, I will be, like, shitting my asshole out, like the whole time. Like, I don't know how people sleep, read books. No, I'll sit there, like, are we almost there yet? Like, I mean, I like to stare out the window, but, like, that's about it. Like, my anxiety is, like, I'm like, I need to get out of here. See any more crazy videos or have any requests? Please let me know down in the comments below. It'll really help me out a lot. Like this video, please subscribe. I'll subscribe back. Maybe we can be friends.